My name is Tiara Noftria. My major is English Literature. English Literature study program is indeed not as popular as majors such as medicine, management, engineering, communication, or others. Many consider that the employment prospect of English Literature graduates are smaller than other majors. Actually, this assumption is not entirely true. In my opinion, English literature is also a flexible major and has enough job opportunities, especially in this modern era. Not always be a teacher, lecturer, or translator as many people think. The difference between English literature and English courses. It's definitely different because in this major, we will not only be taught English like in the course, but we will also get wider knowledge, especially in the world of literature. They are explanation of the major in the English and literature and what are learned. First, the courses. At the beginning of the lecture, I was introduced to a number of basic English subjects, such as basic listening, basic reading, basic grammar, and IC, or intensive course. As courses only exist in the early semester of the lectures, these courses are useful for matching the English skill of students. In IC, the number of credits is 10 credits and is taught by 8 lectures. IC lecture schedule starts from Monday to Thursday from 8:50 to 10:40. You may have already received similar lesson in senior high school. Then, at the beginning of this lecture, you will be reintroduced to the lesson, which will later increase the level of learning starting from basic, intermediate, and advanced. Apart from the course, there are also other courses that will be divided based on your specialization choices in semester 5. Specialization. In this major, you will be divided into a number of specializations, namely literature, linguistics, and American studies. Starting from specialization literature, in this specialization you will learn various literary works from England, such works of poetry, prose, novels, drama scripts, and others from various legendary authors. For example, the works of William Shakespeare, T.S. Eliot, Charles Dickens, and many others. For linguistic specialization, you will learn about how words, sentences, and meaning are formed. You'll learn until you speak English grammar. Many people think that this course is the mathematics of English literature. The last one is specialization in American studies. This specialization is quite popular because here you will learn history, culture, influence, and the ins and outs of America. We will also discuss about American literary works and products of American popular culture such as film and music. Second, the lecture. Because this is a major in English literature, of course the lecture will use English, but not all subjects use English as well. It depends on the course and policy of the campus or lecturer who teach. The lecture is not only theory, but also sometimes we practice how to pronounce listen, usually in the lab, and how to write good English essay. In addition, studying in English literature is also relatively relaxed, not only in lectures, but also in terms of clothes that are not required to be very formal, like casual grooming. The joy and sorrow that I felt as a student of English literature. First, when I were still in the semester 1, I felt very excited about the title of English literature student that I have. Sometimes the lecturers' accent when they speak can be a problem for me. As a student in this major, I began to be considered an English-speaking genius by the people around me. Fourth, I will meet several questions until I am almost ignorant. Example, what do you learn in English literature? Fifth, people also often ask, if you graduate, you want to work as a translator? Actually, job opportunities of literature students are not limited to the field of translation, but it can also be a teacher, editor, writer, to a diplomat, or even a travel entrepreneur. Depend on your heart. Job prospect of English literature graduates. First, teacher. You can become a teacher or a lecturer in the field of English. The salary of teacher who has been registered with the civil servant is obviously very large, depending on the class. A teacher's salary can include basic salary, benefit, incentive, and pension funds. 2. Translator. For those of you who feel introverted and prefer to work from home, you can choose to become a foreign book translator or literary work. They can work full-time or freelance at translation agencies or independently. The fee paid is very large depending on the agreement with the client. 3. Editor. English literature graduates also have the opportunity to work in the publishing world as editors. You can get a large salary above the minimum wage in accordance with the policy of the place of work. 4. Journalist. Being a journalist who flew abroad to interview famous figures sounds prestige. If you have the ability to write, communicate, be active, and like challenge, you can choose the prospect of this English literature work. Journalists can get paid big, including the opportunity to get a lot of insight. 5. Linguist. Being a foreign linguist who get paid fantastic, why not? Yes, this work is very suitable for you who take an interest in linguistic consideration. Of course, you have to complete the highest level of English literature education to get a degree as a linguist. 6. Tour guide. The tour guide salary can reach millions, not including tips from tourists. This profession is so promising considering the world of tourism that continue to scream. Suitable for you who likes challenge, traveling, and good at communicating. 7. Diplomatic. Staff jobs suitable for English literacy students are working as diplomatic staff abroad. You have the opportunity to explore other countries, including getting a satisfying career path as an Indonesian embassy staff member. Salary staff of the Indonesian embassy, both civil servant and non-civil servant, reach millions of rupiah according to Ministry of Foreign Affairs regulation. 8. Flight attendants. Having a charming appearance combined with English language skill can be a mainstay for those of you who want to become a flight attendant. Flight attendants' salary depend on what they wear. For example, shows such as Garuda Indonesia pay junior flight attendants around 15 million rupiah, not including accommodation, free tickets for families, and others. 9. International institution. Dreaming of working as a staff of UNESCO, UNICEF, and others, this is not impossible for you who graduates from English literature, you know. Of course, you still have to meet the qualifications specified by international institution. 10. Entrepreneurship. English literary graduates can still be young entrepreneurs. You have the opportunity to succeed in entrepreneurship and develop a wider business. Your foreign language skill can be of added value when negotiating of offering cooperation with clients, especially for foreign investors.